What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Trail Boss Mafia. So today we're going to get rid of that infamous ZR2 clunking sound from the front suspension. So what happens is the inner tie rod becomes loose over time, especially if you wheel it a lot. So it's smart to, anytime you hear a clunking in the front, always look at that before you go on replacing parts. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Super easy process, takes about 20-30 minutes most. And if it still makes that clunking sound, that means I need to replace that inner tie rod. So let's go ahead and get to it. Go ahead and remove this little clip right here. Sorry, I'm doing it in one hand right now. Slide it off, and then right on the inside there's another clip. It's a one-time use. If it's an OEM one, just remove it, and it's what holds the boot to the inner tie rod through the what's it called, the rack and pinion gearing over there. So we're gonna go ahead and take that off right now. Just to give you guys a better view, it's this little clip right here. You just slide this in and start twisting it out until that little clamp becomes loose. And again, it's a one-time use thing, so after you're done with that, you can buy a replacement on Amazon or a zip tie. You just tie it strong enough, it'll hold too. There it is, comes right off. Now we're gonna go ahead and try and slide this off. Should snap right off and expose the inner tie rod nut. There you go. And that's all you really want. And if you see right here, this little hex tool. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the wheel out this way. We'll expose the nut a bit better. So when you slide this back, you'll see that. And that's where you're gonna put your adjustable spanner wrench or your crescent wrench and just start tightening it. And there's some threads out there in the base where you'll hear a lot of the clunking. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna have to stop the video here to do this because it requires two hands. And I don't have a partner today to help me record. All right, guys, just to give you a better view here from underneath, you're gonna pull the boot back. And that nut right there, that big piece, right by where my thumb is at, that's the part that likes to get loose, and it threads into that base right there, right, with my fingers pointing. So that's what comes loose time to time, and that's where you're gonna hear clunking. So just make sure you check that part first before you go and replace some parts. It's gonna save you about 70-80 bucks. That's how much an inner tie rod costs in the ZR2 if you get the stock one. And it's just some stuff that you have to look at if you wield the stuff a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the boot back with the zip tie here. Just gonna snap it back in there and get the zip tie in. We'll be ready. As you can see, it's all zip tied up and hiccups, and ready to go. And these bump stops, they need replacing at one point. Looks like the previous owner did some type of bed coat lining. Got some overspray in the shocks there. Not a big deal. It's gonna get dirty anyway. That's what it's for. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap everything, put it back together, and test it. Alright guys, that clunking is gone. It rides just like it did when it was brand new, I'm sure. I used to drive this off the lot on a daily basis, and it's nice and cushy, no strange sounds anymore, so that clunking has been solved. There's other videos on YouTube, I forgot the YouTuber's name. He's constantly having clunking sounds with the ZR2, so maybe, just maybe, this might be the fix for him. Alright guys, so go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, leave a comment if you want to leave a comment. I really appreciate it, guys. Until the next one.